Hi, I wanted to talk about this particular feature, this particular repo, which is Cloud Engineer. We have added this in the trending repos. This repo has got so many stars, I think 2000 sort of. And you can go to the Cloud Engineer and now ask question for free because it's in trending. So first thing you could do is generate summary here. And summary is a good place to start for any repo. It gives you the list of feature that is implemented from business standpoint. And then for each of the feature, it does a deeper dive to help you explain that how this feature works. For example, this has a project management aspect that it maybe breaks down the problem into smaller pieces and use function calling to then focus on particular aspect like create folder, then create file, and then apply those changes. And similarly, like how the file system operation has been implemented, like create folder here. Start from here. And then what you can do is that you can ask generic question here. For example, how is function calling implemented, because we saw there was some function calling aspect of the model. What we do is we index the whole repo using a vector database, and on basis of that, it will reply. So user input is processed, and the tool checker model has been implemented, which does. And it seems some sort of graph has been created that based on each of the node is a tool that execute code. There's stop process. One does the search over internet. So you can read through it, and it also gives you follow-up question. Now, sometime you know which part the model should focus at. So in that case, what you could do here is go to attach and click deselect this auto select, and rather focus on that part. So we also index the whole repo for you to, for example, Tavily search, right? Like we want to maybe understand that how is, or just explain this to me. So now it will just focus on this particular part aspect of the code and explain that, okay, how is the API being called? This is the function. This Q&A search is the method for this one, and then response is sort of surfaced in the string form. And then you can ask more question. It seems like it was a pretty small function, but yeah, maybe other functions and things that are defined here, you can ask questions. We have also a bunch of other prompts here. For example, you could generate file structure, generate commit history, file linkage, which are pretty helpful for large repos. For example, if you have a really large repo where it's a lot of files changing, which files you should first look at. So file linkage will tell you this file is most linked file. So it's a good place to start. Similarly, file heat map will tell which files have changed a lot in last 10,000 commits, which again is a good place to start. So check this out. I hope you find it helpful.